Most people know Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the WWE legend. Others know him as Hollywood's highest-paid action star. But very few realize that behind the cameras lies an empire worth nearly $800 million. An empire built not just on blockbuster movies, but on relentless, disciplined, billion-dollar brands, and one of the most powerful personal brands in modern entertainment. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the extraordinary life of one of the most successful entertainers on Earth. His lifestyle is anchored by a $27.8 million Mediterranean-style estate in North Beverly Park, Los Angeles, spanning over 17,000 square feet across 3.67 acres. It features a professional-grade gym that serves as the heart of his daily routine, a state-of-the-art cinema, tennis courts, and a private baseball diamond. It is a monument to a man who demands absolute precision from his surroundings and his own body. To see how The Rock moves, you must look at his rolling trophy case, a garage that balances raw horsepower with heavy-duty utility. At the center sits the Pagani Huayra, a multi-million-dollar masterpiece of Italian engineering. With its active aerodynamics and iconic gull-wing doors, it is the crown jewel of his collection. Flanked by the mechanical fury of the $2 million Ferrari LaFerrari, this hypercar represents his appreciation for pure, high-voltage speed. Its aggressive red lines and hybrid powertrain command absolute attention. For those moments that require American muscle, he turns to his signature collection of custom-built Ford F-150s. These trucks are heavily modified, featuring lifted suspensions and bespoke interiors, reflecting the rugged, heavy-duty utility he demands in his daily life. Rounding out the fleet is the $545,000 Lamborghini Aventador, a sharp-edged beast that offers unmatched V12 intensity. It is a statement piece for the red carpet, perfectly matching his larger-than-life presence on screen. Finally, the bespoke Rolls-Royce Cullinan provides the ultimate contrast. It is a sanctuary on wheels, allowing him to navigate the chaotic streets of Los Angeles in total, hushed luxury. Beyond the garage, Johnson commands the skies with a private jet fleet that keeps his global machine running. His Gulfstream G650, valued at approximately $65 million, is a masterclass in engineering, complemented by the ultra-long-range Bombardier Global 7500, valued at around $72 million. He has ensured that his travel capability is unmatched. When he needs to escape the public eye, he opts for a more strategic approach to the sea. He utilizes bespoke mega-yacht charters, renting out ultra-private, multi-million-dollar vessels for family vacations to retreat to secluded coves in places like Hawaii or the Mediterranean. His watch collection is a masterclass in horological dominance. His collection is famous for favoring ultra-bold, high-presence pieces. At the pinnacle is the custom Jacob & Company Matai Tourbillon, a $1 million masterpiece debuted in 2026. He also frequently wears the $250,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Frosted White Gold and the $225,000 Yves Rose Gold Rolex Daytona, a testament to his love for timeless, heavy metal luxury. Before the mansions and private jets, there was the grind. Johnson exploded onto the scene as a WWE icon, electrifying crowds with a charisma that forced the world to take notice. He parlayed that legendary stage presence into a seismic shift toward Hollywood, dominating the global box office in blockbuster franchises like Fast and Furious, Jumanji, and his powerhouse performance as Maui in Moana. By masterfully balancing these massive, high-grossing film roles with voiceover work and executive production, he ensured that his revenue streams were as diverse as they were lucrative. Together with his ex-wife and longtime business partner Danny Garcia, he founded 7 Bucks Productions, a company that has gone on to produce many of Hollywood's biggest box office successes, transforming Johnson from movie star into one of the industry's most influential producers. Yet despite the movies, business meetings, and constant travel, Johnson often says his greatest role begins the moment he walks through his front door. Despite his massive global fame, he frequently shares that his favorite role is simply being dad, or the guy who gets his nails painted by toddlers. His wife, Lauren Hashian, is his ultimate anchor. A talented music producer with a rock and roll pedigree, Lauren keeps Johnson grounded, managing the beautiful chaos of their household while he navigates global press tours. Then there is the next generation, his three daughters. From $7 in his pocket to an empire worth hundreds of millions, Dwayne Johnson didn't just rewrite his own story. He redefined what was possible for an entire generation of athletes and entertainers. Because long after the movies stop playing and the championship belts are displayed in museums, one thing will remain. Greatness isn't inherited. It's earned, one relentless day at a time. His humanitarian work has become another defining part of his legacy. Through the DJ Rock Foundation and his work with various youth initiatives, he has ensured that his platform serves as a ladder, not just a wall. He understands that while box office records are meant to be broken, the impact he leaves on the next generation is the only thing that is truly permanent. As we look at him in 2026, the story isn't just about the millions or the accolades. It's about the fact that he arrived in entertainment with nothing but a dream, and he leaves it as the man who forced the world to acknowledge that greatness isn't a gift. It's a choice you make every single day.